Scott Hylton, Scott Talks. A little video here for you, especially for the dads, right? What do you do if you win $1 million? Dads, what do you do? It's very simple. You got to give your wife a cut. So tell her she gets a third, you're going to get a third, and the kids get a third. Okay, so she wants $333,000, right away. You have to tough love and explain. There's such thing as taxes on $1 million. And the government's gonna take a lot, depending on how you want it, or you got an inheritance, lottery, gambling, whatever. So they're gonna want to cut. You can't just throw that in the bank and sit around and go, what? I found it. Yeah, that's not gonna, that'll get you in jail. So let's say you lose a big chunk to the government. You're down to only $600,000 after that. Really? Could be $7,500, $100,000, $750,000, whatever. Well, let's say $600. That leaves you with $200,000 for you, $200,000 for your wife, and split $200,000 for the kids in case you get so old that you accidentally give your money away, or you get divorced, you get remarried, kids get left out of everything. You give it to them now and get it out of the way and say, look, this is yours, but you ain't getting any more until we die. And don't say we never gave you anything, because we gave it to you, you blew it, that's it. Best if they're young, set it up in trust, and they can get little chunks of it as the years pass, every decade or something like that. Or go to college, get a chunk, get out of college, get a chunk. 10 years later, you get a chunk. Keep them organized so they don't constantly blow it. Anyway, you're back on schedule. You've only got $200,000, so your wife's not happy with that, right, Dad? I mean, if she took her third, $333,000, you ended up with nothing after taxes. That's what Dad's situation is. So $1 million's nothing for a poor old dad. Well, let's say you got $200,000. Right away, she's going to want a new house. So you got to sell the old place, or if you're even in a place that was paid for. She's going to want a home. So all of your money goes to the home. Any chunk extra goes to what she's wanting, a new car. And let's say you're smart and you stick with just Toyotas or Hondas, practical car. You upgrade cars for Toyotas or the Lexus, they own that. And for Honda, it's Acura, they own that. That's nice, but a nice practical car that has a dealer nearby that you can get parts at. That's the reality. You get a Maserati in some big town and you live in the small town. Where are you going to get someone to work on that and get parts and stuff? You want a practical car, get you around for a good long time. House paid for. Not $1 million house, because you haven't got $1 million. Really? You want some health insurance. If you got a little bit of this, you're gonna need some health insurance, and that'll take it, a lot of it. And then you need a little bit to live on. If you're 65, 70, whatever, you're getting your Social Security, hopefully, or you're gonna keep working to stay in shape. Gotta stay in shape. Ride bikes. You see my other videos, I rode the bikes all the time. That gets me in shape, keeps me going. Gotta stay flexible. Kids, definitely trust if you can. Tell them they'll get it in the will. Unless, of course, you guys get divorced, and then you're out of luck. Kids, because mom's going to marry somebody, and they're going to have kids, and then they're going to want to cut. Then you'll be probably with mom's kids, but whoever lives the longest will get the chunk of it. Because if somebody dies first, then those kids may miss out. So just stay practical. And then dads, enjoy your $1.98 that you have left over. And get your wife a house that's good and comfortable for her. Get some stuff paid off. And with your leftover money, get you a decent bike and go ride off somewhere. And enjoy your rides and your time alone in the meadow. Hear those birds? You hear that? Dads, you could hear that all the time. That's what you get to listen to. Because everything that's wrong that happens in the house, whose fault is it? Dad, right. and you've got a bunch of women in the house, like a daughter and a mom, yeah, a lot of emotion, a lot of stuff going on, Dad. Don't answer any weird questions. You know, don't correct anybody. Don't give advice without getting there. That's not right. Yeah, just get on your bike and just tell them, hey, that looks good, honey. What? Yeah, that paint color looks great. Pink, green, yeah. Yeah. No, dear, we can't paint the outside of the color that way because we have an HOA and they won't approve that color. Oh dear, you can't plant that without an HOA approval. And there she goes planting it. And you're like, ugh. Hey, you know, dads have tough life. Birthdays come up, they get a tie. Wife's birthday comes up, she wants nice dinner, expensive present. And dads just smile and get the tie. If you're lucky, you can get the Outback. Get the Outback, get the Alice Springs chicken. I love the Alice Springs chicken. That's good enough for me. Wife's at the Olive Garden and getting the big piece of cake and dessert and all that good stuff. And your dad's like looking for the cheapest thing on the menu. That's dad's life. And the kids are just ordering whatever because dad will pay for it. That's dad. That's all we are. So that's the advice. Just know, Dad, you're always wrong. Everything that happens, Dad, you should have thought of this. Dad, you should have taken care of this. Fine. Just say fine. Just say, yeah, you're right. And say, honey, why are you doing that? That could be, and then you're in trouble. Give some advice. You're too negative. Well, it's just fact. It's logic. You're in trouble. Just shh. You know, going on my bike ride, I got my little, like you guys seen in my videos, the Townie bike. I've got the basket on the back with a little cooler. I can go to the store and I can bring back ice cream because I'm close enough to the store with an ice brick in there. On that Townie bike, I can bring back some ice cream or some milk, no problem. On the Verve 2 I can just take a fun ride, go down, still go to the store. I've got a little rack on the back. I can bungee cord something to it if I have to, if I get out and about. But either way, I'm on my ride. And if you're young and you like to ride with a group, go ride with your group with your nice carbon bike or, you know, nice 10-speed that's quick and you're young and quick. Or ride with your friends. Go just take off. So that's why some dads go out and play golf. They just get out of the house. Gotta get away for a little while, and life is good. They're happy. They're working most of the week. Get away playing golf most of the week. Then they hang out because you know you got to be there all day on the birthdays, the anniversaries, Mother's Day, all that stuff. Father's Day with the family, all that. Even if you kind of get to pick what you want to do, you know, kind of, and you got to dress up, dads. You got to dress up when you're going out in public with your wife. You can't be wearing t-shirts and cargo shorts and flippy flops and things like that. If you're in public with your wife, she'll probably want at least a polo, a decent pair of khaki shorts that don't have funny pockets on the legs, some socks and shoes that are nice, that aren't all beat up and brown and dirty and stained and holes and stuff like that. Even though it's the most comfortable thing you own, you have to look presentable. What if she runs into someone? What if people see her with you and you're all need a shave, hair's all bunched up from, you went on a bike ride early that day and just kind of, you know, wet it down, man. Get the hair dryer, get some styling stuff that you like, maybe a clay. Clays work good for my hair. And I put it in just the tips, just the part that sticks out past my fingers. I like to rub it into the tips. I don't like to get it on the scalp because it'll kill the roots and just thins your hair out faster. That's all it does. You know, it looks good when you're young. It looks great, but when you get older, you start losing your hair, and it's already genetic. You're just killing the roots. You're clogging them up, getting it into that scalp. It says on some of them to put it in the scalp, work from the scalp up. Guys, just get a little on the tip right there, and you can style it a little bit. That little hair dryer, a little bit, you're good. So if you win a million, you ain't keeping a million. if you're a dad, dads don't get the key. You get the $1.90. Maybe you can get a nice coffee at McDonald's or something. Pat yourself on the back for winning the $1 million. Okay, do that. Get yourself a new bike, something like that. Get a new helmet, new bike, and enjoy the day in the sun. Just kind of take or a new set of golf clubs, something like that. Whatever makes you happy. Dads, those are our small victories. Okay? I wish all you dads well. We've got the tough life, even though nobody wants to tell us we got. Everyone else has the tough life, and we're just. If we do that, we're probably in good shape. If we disagree or question why are we doing this, you're in trouble. Even if you're right. Even if you're right. Is it something you're not going to lose a bunch of money by being wrong. I mean, you might have to step in there if all of a sudden $10,000 is on the line. You're like, I'm going to get in trouble for this, but I got to save myself $10,000. Then you get in a little trouble. Then, save it for that. But if it's only a little bit, she's buying some plants that might not live through the season, but it makes her happy to look at them for one season, and she's going to plant them herself and not drag you into it. Maybe that's not such a bad thing. My wives were always at the flowers at the mailbox. She loved to plant. I said, they're just going to die. Then I get the evil eye. I don't know, I'm in trouble for saying that. Don't say that. Get the fake plants, they'll live. Yeah, nah. But she was happy every year. She planted new plants. And one day we had a guy mowing the grass. It was back when I wasn't mowing. Now I'm mowing again. But he accidentally clipped those. Thought they were, because they were just planted, so they were just still coming up. He clipped those suckers off. And she was hot. So had to get new ones, chewed the guy out. And it wasn't the regular guy, it was his assistant did it. And I was just like, oh dear. So, dads, find something that makes you happy. Even if it's just for an hour or two, to get away. And she'll probably like you being away. She can do what she wants without plenty of looks and stares. And she'll want to do stuff her way anyway. So, when you're cleaning the house, you have to stop every 10 seconds and do it her way. But if you can clean the house when she's off somewhere, at book club or something, clean that house. You don't get to sit back and watch stuff. You got to work. That's my advice. So you millionaires out there, enjoy your $1.98. Glad you won it. Glad you earned it. Glad you inherited it. And have a great day.